Hi guys, and welcome back to another Wheel to Wheel Hotlap provided to you by Hybrid Ag. This week we are at Interlagos in Sao Paulo, Brazil, the largest city in Brazil, home of Helio Castro Neves and coffee and soccer and all those really cool things. This week we have Sekas showing us the way around this tight, technical and twisty little track. There's lots of undulations, lots of off-camber corners and lots of tricky sections. We're back in the Group 3s again, and this is going to be fun. We have some interesting races coming up, but with no further ado, I'm going to hand it over to Sekas to show us the way around Interlagos.
Yeah, thanks Flopper. So let's go for a wrap around Interlagos. Tip for all, watch the wind indicator on your top right of your screen there. Give you a good reference for when you've got a tailwind or not. Adjust your braking markers. So in this first corner here, you're looking around the 70 metre board, or 50 metre board to the 70 metre kind of area, depending on your car here. Down the second in the Jag for us. Gonna get tucked in, nice and easy on the throttle, over the curb there, you can use a lot of it, not too much so. If you hook it onto that curb on the left, your car will actually tuck in and help rotate it around. Come to this corner here, around the 100 metre board, you're looking at braking. Down the second, probably use your gears again to rotate the car. This is all Jag related to lead you up to the hill for this important middle sector. So be careful with your brake applicator here. I find if you use a bit too much brake, you will understeer as such here. So just roughly around half brake application. So just try it with your car that you've got. Get on the full throttle early, you can run basically all the way out to your right tyres, as long as your right tyres are inside the white line there. And again, this corner, you can cut just a little bit of this curb. Again, just throughout your practice, test out your track limits here. Probably no more than that. First, maybe go to second for traction. Again, using the gear to rotate it around this corner here. Full power as early as possible. Kind of use the edge or the end of the curb here, closest to you on the right as your braking marker. Trail brake nicely, get the car rotated. Use gears if you need to again for rotation. Get it tucked in. Use your throttle modulation to keep the car tucked in nicely here. How to use that curb. Used to be able to use a little bit of this grass here, but now it's got no grip, so it doesn't give you as good run onto the main straight. So I'm using probably where those tyre markers start. So again, probably looking at around the 50 to 100 metre board depending on your car. Tucked in, use the curb there on the left and get on throttle as soon as possible, leading all the way up the big hill. So yeah, there you go, there's a lap around Interlagos. Hopefully it helps. Race 2 are definitely interesting on these softs, but yeah, give it a go, hopefully it helps. And yeah, enjoy. Cheers.
Hey, thanks for that, Sekas. Really appreciate the Div 1 guys showing us the way around these tracks each and every week. And another great lap there, no exception there by Sekas. Now let's talk about what's going on this week. So we're back in the Group 3s, as I said before. We've got a 3-race format, but the format's been shaken up once again. Qualifying is going to be a 5-minute qualifying on softs, but the race is going to be on mediums, so don't forget to change your tyres. We've got a Hotlap quali for race 2, and then a 5-minute quali for race 3. The tyre allocation and races have been shaken up again this week, so the first race is a 6-lap sprint on mediums. You're going to go flat out. There's not going to be any conservative natures here. You're going to have to go hard from the get-go. You're going to have to get track position, and you're going to have to fly. Now, race 2, totally different. It's a 10-lap race, but softs are the only tyre available. This means if you don't want to make a pit stop, you're going to have to conserve those tyres. You're going to have to pick your battles. You're not going to be able to fight. You're going to have to try and save some tyre for the end. Otherwise, guys who have saved tyres are just going to blow right by your doors. This is going to be a really spicy race, and it's really going to be a conflict of driving styles, and you're going to have to really pare back that aggression a little bit and make those tyres last. Race 3, 20-lap race, mediums and hards. It's going to throw a pit stop into the mix. Who's going to run mediums first? Who's going to run hards? How long can you run them for? How fast are they going to be? These are all questions that we're going to have to get answered. And congratulations, Polyphonica, you have fixed the visuals so we can stream again. We're so happy about that. You guys know where to find it. 5:30 Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time. Facebook, YouTube, we're going to go wheel to wheel and we're going to love it. I'm excited, you're excited, let's do this. Sao Paulo, Brazil, here we come.